So welcome to this segment of Sports Reel today. And today we are going to be talking about rugby. And to do this with us, I have a big guest in the house. And I'm calling him a big guest because I'm right here sitting with the Ball Sports Personality Award winner for last year's Arewa Sports Personality Award, Nuhu Ibrahim. Welcome to this segment of Sports Reel, Nuhu.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so we are going to be taking a look at a couple of things with Nuhu. But before that, can you tell us a bit about who exactly is Nuhu Ibrahim?
Yeah, my name is Nuhu Ibrahim, captain of Barewa Rugby Club, Kano State. Actually, I was from Barewa.
Okay, born and brought up in Barewa?
Yeah,
okay.
I was born in Kano State and live in Barewa.
Okay.
So my friend they live in Adama State, but moved back to Kano State.
Okay.
I do my primary school in Kawaji Primary School, Yankaba. Then I started my secondary school, Kawaji, Dakata. So I finished up my secondary school, so just stopped in SSC.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to be saying a couple of things about rugby with Nuhu. So Nuhu is, of course, as he has said, the captain of the Kano State Barewa rugby team. Yes, Nuhu, now let's tell the viewers there a bit about the game of rugby. You know, in Nigeria, we're a football-crazy country. Everybody is about football, football, football. When did you start playing the game of rugby?
Yeah, actually, I started playing rugby. I wasn't know well about rugby.
Okay.
By then, I was playing snooker.
Okay.
Then
and maybe football too.
Soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started playing soccer. So there is one of my friend. His name is Hassan Garba. So he's good in rugby. So sometimes he used to come and call me to come and join rugby. So I would tell him that no, I can't play rugby because rugby is a hard game.
Yeah, it's a hard game.
But you can easily break. You know, something will happen
get
to you
injured and all that.
Yeah. So sometimes he will come to my house and the place I was playing snooker to come and ask me to come and join him. I would say no. I think many times he used to tell me that. So I just said in my mind, let me go and look what is rugby.
Okay.
So one day I follow him to the pitch.
Yeah, which pitch in particular in Kano here?
It's race cross.
Okay.
Race
cross rugby pitch.
Yeah, race cross rugby pitch, Nasarawa. So when I went there, then I think I met a lot of people, many friends that I know. And when I went there, so he introduced me to the coach. The coach name is Martin Nurse Crawford.
Martin Nurse Crawford. That means it's not a Nigerian, I suspect.
He's not a Nigerian.
Okay.
He's from Wales.
Okay.
Part of England. So I think the man started playing rugby since in Lagos State. He taught many people how to play rugby in Lagos.
Okay, so then you learned from him.
Yeah, I learned from him. So when I go there, they introduced me. So they start teaching me how to hold rugby ball, how to pass, and how to do something.
So when did they discover that you were so good to actually go into Black Stallions, that's the national team, and you've gone out of the shores of Nigeria to play?
Yeah, I think I started playing 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, I started playing the rugby 2018, and I was even awarded for the man of the match in that year because I played 3 positions.
Okay.
9, 10, and 15.
Okay, so that means it was in your maiden season that you actually got discovered.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Thank you.
So now let's talk more in a more broader sense now about the game of rugby. Many people in Nigeria don't understand what rugby actually is. We sort of look at it like this American football, where they have to wear the helmet and all that, and people say that the body armor and all that. But is rugby actually the same thing with like American football?
No, it's not the same because many people think American football is rugby.
Yeah.
Because of the
similarity and then the type of ball.
The type of ball, their ball is smaller than rugby.
Okay, rugby's ball. Okay.
Yeah, our one is bigger.
Okay.
And then their one is smaller because they throw it with one hand.
Okay.
And we throw it with two hands.
Okay.
And in American football, you can pass, forward pass, you can do whatever you want with it. But in rugby, he can only pass backward. He can't pass forward.
Okay, okay, okay. And when I see them playing American football, it reminds me a lot about this game that they call Langa. There's a aspect of Langa they call Rua Tasha, that you are protecting the Rua.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they play the American football. They're always protecting one player. But is that the same thing with rugby?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's not the same thing with rugby. Okay. I think Langa is much similar with American football.
Okay.
Because in Langa, if you know what is called Rua, so for example, we are the same team with you. So
yeah.
If you are Rua, we are on concern is to protect you to go and score.
Yeah.
To go and touch, is it or Paul or whatever we
have to go and cross. Yeah.
Exactly. So in American football, it's similar because when you get the ball, our on is to protect you.
Okay.
Whoever came, we take him away.
Take that person away.
Yeah, you have chance.
Is that taking away that scares people a lot?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in American football, they use many things to, you know, make hands, a leg to stop people.
Okay, but rugby?
Yeah. No, rugby, I think, rugby is a shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, we tackle with shoulder, and you can't go high. You can't tackle somebody high on the neck.
Okay.
You can't punch somebody. You can't put leg on for somebody because that was a penalty.
Okay.
Maybe if you do that, you get red card or yellow card.
Okay. So for those of you watching us, of course, now you know that rugby, of course, has a lot of rules and a lot of safety involved in it, because all we hear is that it's a rough game, it's a rough game. And let's talk about the Arewa Sports Personality Award. Viewers, to tell you, Nuhu Ibrahim is actually the winner of the Ball Sports Personality Award category for 2 times running. That means he's the back-to-back winner of that category of the Arewa Sports Personality Award. You know that this award is an award for northern Nigerian sports people. And for ball sports, we have several sports under that category. We have basketball, handball, football. No, not football. Football has its own category.
Yeah,
we have basketball, handball, rugby. Yes, and volleyball, beach soccer. All of these are under. So now, how did you get about winning this award? Because you know that, of course, the voting award. Looking at you as a rugby player, competing against some sports that are more popular, is it that your popularity helped you or how?
Yeah, I think in rugby, you know, when I joined rugby, I have a lot of people.
Okay.
I have many friends in rugby, you know, many friends in out of the countries.
Okay.
Yeah, in African countries and even other countries. I have many friends, so...
Yeah. So they help you to campaign for the voting and all that?
Even in outside country, many people help me with French countries and English country. Okay. So when I told them about the
nomination,
they are so happy about it. So then when I start telling them the situation about the personality of the year, I won it last year. So I told them this year I need to win it again. They said, you should not worry about it.
But at some point I saw that you are competing against Murjana to Musa. She's the most valuable player in Nigeria Basketball League, and it seems she was about leading you, but at some point maybe your campaign came up and then you came up finally to win that award.
Exactly. For the first time when I saw her point, I was even scared.
Because she's very popular.
Yeah, she's very popular.
Okay.
Exactly. Because when I for the first time when I went into it, so I checked, I saw her point. I said, what?
Okay.
What is she doing? Because last year, you know, I'm the top because
contender.
Yeah, exactly. So I says, what? Then from there I started sharing it to my friends and my group chat, even some of my school boys that I'm coaching.
Okay.
In school.
Okay, you are a coach also.
Yeah, I coach school and communities in inside town and village inside Kano.
Okay.
So most of them, when they saw that, they say, wow, this is our coach. We have to help him. Okay. So that, you know.
So they went about campaigning for you and making sure
everybody
that
was sharing into the group and to their friends, brothers and everybody.
Okay,
so from there.
Okay, enough talk about the Arewa Sports Personality Award. Now let's come back to talking about rugby. How would you like to see rugby in Nigeria? Of course, you are a player that you have told me you've played with the Black Stallions, that's the national team, and you've gone out of the shores of Nigeria to play rugby in several. How would you like to see rugby in Nigeria?
Yeah, Honestly, rugby in Nigeria is coming bit slowly for the first time.
Okay.
But now, eventually, it's getting up. The
So
level here is
it's
getting
increasing
better. It's
and getting
increasing.
better.
Exactly, because before, rugby, even now, it's not professional.
Okay.
But actually, it's because of the law of the sponsors
Okay.
and the presidential. So we have to, bring some bodies so that they will help rugby in Nigeria to
Yeah,
grow
to
up.
give you some of
Yeah,
the
the sport.
things that you need.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. So you actually represented the Blacks, played in the Black Stallions in the Olympic qualifiers in South Africa.
Yeah.
How was your experience playing in South Africa?
Yeah, I think much better because I learn a lot
Okay.
in South Africa.
Okay.
Because they have many clubs in South Africa, and they have professional rugby players who are playing outside
Yeah, I think
countries.
South Africa rugby is almost as popular as football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you cannot actually
I think
say.
we here in Nigeria, we in football.
Yeah, well, for
But
football.
if you went to South Africa, their popularity is on rugby.
Rugby,
Yeah,
okay.
they play rugby more than everything. Like we here, we play football.
Football more.
Yeah, more than every sport. That's how they do in South Africa. So they are the world champions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the one who won World Cup last year. So they're very good.
So you learned a lot.
Yeah, I
playing
learned
there.
a lot because they have players that capable of doing something magical.
Okay.
Like sidestepping. If you give them the ball, sidestep is nothing for them.
Okay.
You know what is called sidestep?
Sidestepping.
That was Zilia and
Okay.
Hausa Zilia.
Zilia.
So if they get the ball, you cannot even see them. You cannot
Okay.
touch them because they are good in that. So I learned a lot of that. I can even do better than what some of them are doing.
Yeah. So looking at some of the clips that we have up there and the real rugby players, some people even asked me then that, looking at this person, you say he's the best rugby player in the country, but he's not very large. Does rugby actually have to do with size and the muscles and all that?
Yeah, the large, in the rugby, there is some part that you get large, and there's
Some
part,
parts
yeah,
that you don't
yeah,
actually need to be very big.
Yeah, light
Okay.
and runner. It's like backs. Backs is the smaller and the forward are the bigger. Because,
Okay.
yeah,
So those playing the backs have to be smaller.
yeah,
Those playing forward have to
yeah.
be bigger.
Sometimes most of the backs, you see some of them are big and some of them are smaller,
Okay.
medium. Because forward, they are the ball carriers.
Okay.
They call them ball carriers. If you give
And
them
you are a forward.
no,
or no,
I'm
you are a
backs,
back. Okay, yeah.
I ball distributor.
Okay.
Yeah, I can distribute ball, I can run, I can sidestep, I can do everything.
Okay.
So forward, they like to give them the ball to go and hit,
Okay.
hit, and if you come their way, they'll clear you.
They'll clear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
So
give
that's
you
why they
hand,
have
yeah.
to be big.
Yeah, they'll bump you and just get up from my way.
Okay.
And pass, And we backs, when they finish their job, maybe they hit, suck some defense. So our own is to get the ball,
get the ball and try
distribute
to
well, go and score.
score.
Yeah, they do the job and we finish the job.
Okay, so that's very interesting talking. So size doesn't actually have to do with rugby.
No.
They have different sizes of people that actually play
Exactly.
the game. And Nuhu, I tell you, is one of the best rugby players in the country. And I would like to know, out of all your achievements in rugby, which can you say is more dear to you? Which one did you love winning most?
Yeah, I think when I went to Ghana,
Okay.
I win President Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a great achievement for me.
Okay. You played against what countries there?
Yeah, Ivory Coast,
Okay.
then Ghana.
So now let's have you give a message to the young ones now. Those young people out there who might not know a lot about the game of rugby that you might want to encourage them. What do you think you can say to them?
Yeah, honestly, most of them, if you tell them about rugby, they'll be scared. They say, no, rugby is a hard game, it's a bad game, They don't want to have injury, get injured, But it's not like that.
Okay.
If you come to rugby, you start playing rugby, you know that rugby is a simple game.
Okay.
Very easy.
Okay.
So when you start playing, you see that the other sport that you're playing, you see that it's nothing. But rugby, it will give you more exposure. And I think, you know, it will take you somewhere that you could never forget.
Never forget.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about professional rugby now and your experience with Barewa Rugby Club. Barewa Rugby Club are the champions of the Nigerian Rugby League, where of course you won the trophy last year. I also won the trophy this year. What's the secret, or since you are the captain, what's the secret about this Barewa Rugby Club that they are?
I think the secret about us, Barewa, you know, in Nigeria we are not big.
Okay.
Many people I think that, you know, rugby is about big.
About size.
Yeah,
and all
size
that.
and other things. Mostly, you know, if you look at the Kaduna State, Jos and Lagos, they are very powerful. They are very big, you know. If you see them, you know, before you start even entering the field, you'll be scared.
You'll be intimidated.
Yeah. you see, yeah, if I go there, this guy want to kill me. He'll break me. You'll be scared. But because we have many things in rugby, because our coach is talented.
Okay.
I can't even imagine that I could ever get coach like him.
Okay.
Because, you know, he's patient. He knows how to coach people, even though you don't know how to hold rugby ball. He will teach you from the grassroots.
Okay.
So he teaches us many things that we could not forget.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said he brings some game pattern for us, game plan. So with that game plan and patterns, you know, that is it. The game pattern, you know, teach us, you know, how to, you know, handle our game. So from there, with the game pattern, we win everybody.
Okay.
With it.
Yeah. So last year's experience, 2018 at the President's Cup, and this year's experience at the National Rugby League. Which can you say was easier for you to get the win? Which experience was more telling for you?
I think it's 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Who are the states that you played against in 2018?
Yeah. I think I played with many clubs, many states in North.
Okay.
And, you know, when I use that pattern, actually about the pattern that we do, you know, it really helps. When, you know, he teaches us how to do it. When we are in our 22, we kick the ball straight out.
The 22 is which area now?
Yeah, our area.
Okay, your own.
Yeah, our
like maybe
area.
What you call box 18 in football is box 22.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So in our 22, we kick the ball straight out. When we are outside the 22, we kick the ball touch line.
Okay.
When it touch the ground, then bounce out.
Okay.
Then
so
when
such tactics.
Yeah, tactics. So when we go there, they are half. Then we play our game plan.
Okay, so that's quite interesting. So you say much of the success of Barewa Club has to do with your coach. His name Martins Crawford again. Okay, viewers, we have been here with Nuhu Ibrahim. He is the two-time winner of the Arewa Sports Personality Award. He's the winner of the National Rugby League back-to-back 2018 and 2019 as the captain with the Barewa Rugby Club. So thank you very much for being on Sportsry today, Nuhu.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, we'll hope to have you again whenever.
By God's grace.
All right, so